appears that another cabinet minister from the Free National Movement won't be running in their present constituency. ZNS News has been informed that State Minister for Social Services Loretta Butler Turner is spending her last days as the MP in Montague and is expected to run in Long Island. We get the story from Clint Watson.
Sweeping changes for Long Island in the 2012 general elections. For starters, the island will stand alone. Ragged Island will now be joined with Exuma. Then there will definitely be a new member of parliament for the first time in 10 years. Sitting MP and Minister of Agriculture and Marine Resources Larry Cartwright is bowing out. We also can confirm that the most likely replacement for Cartwright is Montague's MP and State Minister of Labor and Social Development, Loretta Butler Turner.
That process was completed. Butler Turner was to the branch. A meeting was held last week, and the branch agreed to accept Honorable Loretta Butler, candidate for the next election. It now has to go before the candidates committee, back to the candidates committee.
The Long Island resident and MP, as he moves on, feels he has done well for the people of Long Island.
I gave my best shot. I did what I could. I agitated for my people, and they got quite a lot of my representation. I didn't complete all of the tasks that I would have liked to complete, but putting it in Loretta's hands, I'm sure that it will be done.
Cartwright says once ratified, he's optimistic Butler Turner will succeed.
She has a fine personality, is a go-getter, a hard worker, and based on what I've seen in the Monacan constituency, sitting around the table with her and hearing her talk for her constituency, I'm sure that she will do very well.
Now, ZNS News previously reported that unofficially Marco City MP Shivar Galang was given the nod for the Fort Charlotte constituency. The FNM is expected to officially announce all of the 2012 candidates together at a later date. Clint Watson, ZNS News.
Now, while significant boundary shifts were put into effect based on the Boundaries Commission report, in the Family Islands, constituencies and polling divisions basically remained the same. However, some constituency names changed, and in some islands, adjustments were made to polling divisions. Such changes took place in the Exumas, Long Island, North Abaco, and North Eleuthera. Parliamentary Commissioner Errol Bethel gave this breakdown.
Island constituency, the polling divisions were reordered from north to south, beginning with polling division number 1 in Saniel Key and going south to polling division number 16 in Ragged Island. In Long Island, there was a reordering subsequent to the removal of polling division number 9 in Ragged Island. In Dundas and Murphytown areas of Abaco, there has been a reordering of the polling divisions and the addition of one polling division because of the splitting of polling division number 9, which was too large. In North Eleuthera, there were slight adjustments in the lines between polling divisions numbers 4, 5, and 6.
Well, if your New Year's resolution this year is to be kinder to the environment and you're looking for a way to get started, the Island School in Cape Eleuthera is a good start. The school has numerous programs on conservation and sustaining and protecting the environment, and school officials feel they can offer unique employment opportunities for students looking for a career and adults looking to change jobs, perhaps. Shanique Miller takes a look.
It's a school where the curriculum goes beyond math and English. On a daily basis, students here make tangible efforts to lessen the human footprint on the environment, as well as sustain the ecosystem.
The Bahamas, we're a tourism destination, but however, if we continue to go down the road that we are on with the mass tourism, what's going to be here for the future, and then no money's going to be made in either way. So I think that we should do it in a sustainable way in order to preserve it for years to come.
CLB student Teran Sims is an ecotourism development major. He, along with Keanu Brennan, are enrolled at the Island School. Brennan is focused on marine science.
The solar and wind energy takes a strain off the use of fossil fuels, which then, in turn, decreases the CO2 emissions in the atmosphere. So it's a very great thing here in the country, and we should explore it more as a people.
Here at the Island School, I'm doing research with Teran and another intern, Margaret. She's from New York, and we're doing research on population density. And we're also looking at middens or conch shell pals to get an idea of the fishery and the pressure on the fishery now. And it's looking like a lot of juveniles are getting hit. And that's our level of our contribution to the sustainability of this campus, is figuring out exactly how to sustain the populations that are existing in this area.
Auburn University student and St. Augustine's College graduate Aaron Cash. The message and the movement is catching on. Just what the Island School at Cape Eleuthera Institute wants. Young Bahamians taking a keen interest in various forms of sustaining the environment. Eleuthera native Kaylin Griffin is driving the crusade for more Bahamians to enroll.
Why do we have this type of research? Why should anybody care about aquaculture? Why should anybody care about conch? These are the things that we as Bahamians need to understand and appreciate and value, and also be able to teach the next generation of young leaders coming up in the Bahamas.
There are scholarships available. Accounts Administrator Danielle Gibson encourages students to jump right in.
And a lot of the things that we do are very relative in terms of food security, in terms of renewable energy and energy security, and also in terms of just being leaders in our community and taking control of how we use our resources.
Tilapia farming also happens on the campus. Gibson explains that the wastewater from that is channeled into another area.
It streams into grow beds to grow the lettuce, because the lettuce and other greens take up the nitrates and the ammonium that's in that water from the tilapia. And that goes in, it's filtered into an enclosed system. Once the water is cleaned by the lettuce, it goes right back into the tilapia beds. So we're conserving water as well as we are increasing food security.
The programs at the Island School are varied. Electricity is produced through solar and wind panels. Human waste is turned into methane gas, and used cooking oil, after being processed, is turned into diesel. Students from all over the world study on the campus. Shanique Miller, ZNS News.
Well, continue to send us your Family Island news. Just drop us a line at finews@znsbahamas.com.